It was my 27th birthday. I was getting ready to open the door to my apartment with my girlfriend, Mickey. The door swung open, and 20 foreign pairs of shoes greeted me on the floor. 1, 2, 3. Surprise! All my best friends jumped out and gave me the biggest group hug I'd ever felt. We hung around that apartment, had a great time. Halfway through that party, my girlfriend Mickey stands up onto a chair and shouts, "Everybody in the living room!" Everyone huddles in. Unbeknownst to me, my girlfriend Mickey had sent an email out to 20 of my best friends and family members. She made a very simple request. I want you to send me a 1-minute video telling Andrew why you love him and how he's impacted your life. She compiled those into one montage. As I sat in the back of our living room, she pressed play. The first face on the screen was my friend Matt. He told me I was his best friend for the first time ever. The second person was my brother Tom. We had fought for years, and he told me how grateful he was that we were friends again. The third person was my father Les. He told me how proud of me he was, and he used the words, "I love you," which meant everything to me. I sat there, and that was the moment that I remember most vividly, because that was the moment that I allowed myself to cry. And I did so for the next 20 minutes. When that experience ended, I came out and I tried to find the words to articulate what I had just experienced, but I could not because there were none. All I knew was that this was the most meaningful gift I have ever received. And it's only now, on this stage, looking back, that I can tell you with certainty that that gift changed my life. It changed my life because I've come to realize something, that the majority of conversations we have every single day are with ourselves, in our heads, something we call the internal dialogue. And for me, and maybe many of you, that internal dialogue often turns into the internal critic, tinges towards the negative, the self-doubt, that scarcity mindset that we're not enough, not smart enough, not quick enough, not successful enough. And for me, hearing these people tell me how I had impacted their lives and why they love me silenced that internal critic, showed me beyond a question of a doubt that I was having an impact, that I was living a life of purpose. It reinvigorated my sense of self-worth and value unlike anything I'd ever experienced. But then, in that moment when I understood the true impact of this video, did I realize the real travesty at hand. The real travesty at hand is that for most people, they will never receive a consolidated outpouring of love, appreciation, and respect until it's too late, until they are dead at their eulogy. That's why I'm here to say something. We got the eulogy wrong. We got the eulogy wrong, and I want to show you exactly where we went wrong. If we look at the word eulogy, it comes from the ancient Greek word eulogia. And eulogia simply means praise. The Greeks created the eulogy as a literary tool to express significant emotion and praise. But over time, it became synonymous with the funeral, with the passing of a loved one, because that's when it was most convenient to share that raw emotion. That's when we were most comfortable sharing our true feelings. So if we lost the eulogy to death, then I think the time is now to take back the living eulogy. And I think we take back the eulogy and we start by giving it the name it deserves. You know what that name is? Tribute. If a eulogy is a celebration of someone after they've passed away, then a tribute is a celebration of someone while they're living, while they can still feel it, while they can benefit from it, while they can reciprocate it. And we need the tribute because there is an anxiety associated with sharing that raw emotion. And we can understand that by looking at the word anxiety. It stems from the Latin root word anxietas. And anxietas roughly translates to two words, not knowing. And I want to say that one more time. Anxiety is not knowing. When we tell someone that they are beautiful, we don't know if we're going to make them feel uncomfortable. When we tell someone they are our best friend, we don't know if they're going to say it back. When we tell someone we love them, we don't know if they feel it too. So we take these emotions, we take these kind feelings, and we bottle them up deep inside where they do us, our friends, and our family no good. So now we know why we don't share. But I want to tell you what we miss out on every time we keep these kind feelings inside. We miss out on one of the most precious things on this earth, an opportunity to connect deeply with the people we care about. Deep relationships, a profound sense of connectivity, is the most effective way to magnify our happiness. Deep relationships, a profound sense of connectivity, that is the easiest way to magnify our happiness. And this is why, while we're here, I want each and every one of you to take responsibility for at least one person, whether that's your mother, your father, your brother, or your sister. And I want you to acknowledge that the time for their tribute is now. Whether it's at their birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or even better, tonight at Burning Man. I want you to bring your community together. I want you to tell that person why you love them. It's not enough to tell that person, I love you. We need to tell that person why we love them when we tribute. I want you to acknowledge that the time for their tribute is now. We cannot wait until it is too late. You have been told something. Maybe it was your mother. Maybe it was your father or your best friend. They would tell you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Well, I think that quote has had its day in the sun. Because when I looked at it, I realized something. That if you cross out two don'ts, you know what that becomes? If you have anything nice to say, say it all. If you have anything nice to say, say it all. Thank you.